So, I typed a text to a girl I used to see, saying that I chose this cutie pie with whom I wanna be. And I apologize if this message gets you down. Then I CC'd every girl that I'd CC round town. And hate to see y'all frown, but I'd rather see her smiling. All around me true, but I'm no island, peninsula maybe. Makes no sense, I know crazy. Give up all this that's in my lap, no looking back. Spaceships don't come equipped with rear view mirrors. They dip as quick as they can. The atmosphere is now ripped. I'm so like I'm glad it's night. So the light from the sun would not burn me on my when I shoot the moon. High jump the broom like a preemie out the
We're all set to bring you NBA action. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining us tonight, Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. And reporting from the sidelines, our very own David Aldridge. And, of course, Devin Booker. Many wonder how they'll do without him. We'll soon find out.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go. Given all that he's brought to the table, but I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
And with this core of the Suns, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
Here's Wembanyama. Vassell outside. And here's Barnes for three. Wembanyama on the follow. Wembanyama's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Castle. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Wembanyama. Takes the three. Kevin Durant with the rebound. Pass to Eason. Outside for KD. Rebound San Antonio. Takes it inside. A nice shot by Sohan.
You like to see Castle creating opportunities for his team.
And then Durant with the jam.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show him how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Eason down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Harrison Barnes picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
One of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Castle. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Durant. That's tipped. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Vassell, no good. And Adams has got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game.
Now, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Vassell outside. Durant with the steal. And stolen by Vassell. And the dunk by Sochan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
A nice shot by KD.
Well, Kevin Durant is efficient from any spot on the floor. You give him an easy corner three and turn the lights out.
And the shot is good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. .133 left to play here in the first. Eason with it. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Shot clock at 5. And then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Pass to Mitchell. Now Eason. KD a screen. And he drops it in from the low post. KD's got 21 in the game.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Count it. The 3 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Castle. Eason grabs the board.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to KD. Gets it off. Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark as we wrap up the first. And don't go away. We'll be back.
The Spurs, 23.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, so you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Back to Fox. 5 to shoot. Shoots. That one wide left.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Bull. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Bulls got the lead up to 4 now for Phoenix.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Basket counts.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Bull. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
You know, Greg. With a combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Shots good by Miller. Miller's got his second basket of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Out to the wing. A pass to Fox. And they pick up 2. Fox has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Here's Armstrong. Rebounded by the Spurs. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Fox driving inside. Somehow misses the two-handed jam. Pass to Armstrong. Here's Iguodala.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Driving to the basket. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And that one, good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Fox. The shot, no good. Good D by Thompson. Now Armstrong. Still without a basket. Pass to Iguodala. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Spurs trailed by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Fox. Leslie with the ball. And here is Fox. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Phoenix ball.
Suns leading by 4. Miller outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Fox, no good. Down low. Here's Iguodala. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. We've got 1:08 left here in the second. Sochan with the screen. Vassell. San Antonio again missing. The Suns leading. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
It's Vassell on the wing. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumper. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
The 3 from KD. Durant brings it from distance.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in.
And that high release point really helps Vassell in that mid-range area.
Here's KD. Oh,
goodness. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Jacks up a 3. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Mitchell. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Eason. He has yet to score. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Spurs trailed by 10. So, Doris, when you look at the whole package, is Durant a one-of-a-kind player in your opinion?
Well, we certainly have guys with that size, but this is a player who can literally play every single position on the floor. The size, 7 foot, the ball skills, the shooting, the playmaking, the decision-making. I am not sure we will ever see another Durantula, the great one, Kevin Durant.
Mitchell outside. Outside for KD. Clock at 4. Barnes grabs the miss. And they're pushing it up. Takes it off the glass. Castle's got 12.
And the potential Castle has is intriguing. When he's scoring like this, you wonder how dominant he can be moving forward.
Here's Durant. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wembanyama with it. Now defended by Adams. Pass to Vassell. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And such a solid player. Devin Vassell is someone you can really trust. He gives you a bit of everything out from that wing position.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Count that one.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Vassell. And it's Durant with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Shot by Eason, no good. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. They trail by 6. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Mike Budenholzer is called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
Substitution on the court.
Sohan with the screen. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 11.
Now, I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Wembanyama. And Ball pulls it down. Suns lead by 6. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Vassell, right side. On target from 13 feet. 13 points in the game.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in. Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Here's Castle. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
You like how Castle plays at his pace and celebrating when he wants to.
Inside. Bull. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Into the lineup for the Spurs. Number 28, Charles Bassey.
So it's the Spurs now. 6-point game. Castle misses. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance. Saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Puts it up off the inbound. Wembanyama with the rebound. Spurs trailed by 5. Here's Vassell. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
That's a floater go. Armstrong. It's good on the putback.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
43 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Bassey. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. San Antonio shooting their first foul shot of the game. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Wembanyama.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Wembanyama.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
1 second left. And Ball sends it back. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 4.
64.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. To the left wing. Vassell outside. Thompson with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. And he finished it off with a layup.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Screen by Bol. Clock at 6. On the wing, Barnes. Good on the triple.
If the improvement in Barnes' deep range just helps his offense space the floor.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Iguodala. That one is no good. He is 6 for 11 in the game. San Antonio trailing here. Now, here's Vassell. Nice open look, but it's no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David. Vassell, no good. Suns leading by 3. Eason with it. And now by Barnes. And finished off by KD.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
And the basket by Vassell.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we've talked about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Spurs trail by 5. And Vassell now atop the key. Over Thompson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Left side, KD. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 39.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Suns leading by 8. There's the 3.
Ain't nothing slow me down like when I had a Sprite. Sometimes it was, then it was like we was at the light. Maybe that precise, you're not familiar with begging God to just bring them my back energy protected. I've been burning sage. Follow how you feeling. You won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? When your talent speak for itself, never pretend to be great. I moved on from that Nike box, I tried to fill up a safe. Get real, it turn you numb, feel like your feelings erase. You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold, no contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same. While we regrouping, we sat around the table, broke bread like the Cytus. Judas, I can feel you touch a snake and it might bite you. Can I call and ask you for the things you asking me? Probably wouldn't let me use your bathroom if I had to. You probably wouldn't throw no water on me. Now you trying to swim, you see my jeweler threw some water on me. If I was you and you was me, you would've left me out. Got it on my own, I would never ask you to help me out. My energy protected, I've been burning sage. Follow how you feeling, you won't be led astray. I said it and I meant it. Don't know no other way. They ask me how I'm doing. I tell them I'm doing great. Cause if I really wasn't, could you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me? If I really wasn't, would you help me?
Alongside Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
And here's Avdia. Outside Sharp. Going inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
The three, Durant. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Oh, got that one up quick. Sharp's got 5 points.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Avdia. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Well, the truth is, Stan, you lose a franchise legend like Damian Lillard, it really changes your identity.
Oh, it does, Brian. Their offense ran through Lillard for over a decade. Last year was almost a total reset. Now someone has to step up and be that guy.
Pass to Klingon. Here's Black, guarded by Richardson. Avdia outside. Clock is at 3. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. It's stolen away. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Adams. Up and in on the layup.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high-percentage buckets.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Klingon. Avdia outside. Now Sharp. Avdia outside. 5 to shoot. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. They get it back. Here's Klingon. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And as a rebounder, Klingon is probably more advanced at the offensive end at this point.
For 3, Durant. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Avdia from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, Kevin Durant steadily climbing up the top 10 of the all-time scoring list. He said, I've been in the league for half of my life now. It's a blessing to be playing on this platform and doing what I love to do. I just want to continue to keep putting in good work and keep adding to what I already did.
One of the greats, Allie. Thank you.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
With the crossover, rips it home off a terrific move.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Second shot opportunity. To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Klingon, must be easy to jam him.
Pass to Adams. Left side Durant. Puts it up from 17. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Durant's got 11 points.
just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Now here's Adams. Pulls up. And it's Phoenix with another.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
It's Sharp on the wing. Pass to Black. Oh, stolen by Richardson. Out to the wing. Left side Eason. Back to Durant. Fires in the triple. 16 points for him.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Now here's Durant. 16 points for him. No good. That would have tied it.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And it's all tied up.
Yeah, one of the most skilled players we've ever seen. Durant just continues to dominate offensively.
Sharp goes in. Oh, my goodness!
What a dunk! Oh, man. Sharp makes that look way too easy. That's elite bounce.
Sharp, no good on the free throw. To the middle. And stolen by Caruso. Now the Blazers on the move. Marketed from long range. No good that time. Denny Avdia making it happen for Portland. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the offense.
The Suns, 20.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
That's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. Oh, and Clay makes that three look so easy.
3 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area. That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Markkanen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Armstrong. Still without a bucket. Pass to Bowl. And he banks in the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Markkanen. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides.
Iguodaro, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Markkanen outside. Pass to Topic. Markkanen outside. 4 on the clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Suns leading. Miller outside. Inside. Here's Iguodaro. Thompson left side. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
So it's Portland now. Here's Markkanen. And no good.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
To the inside. It's tipped. Thompson outside. Pass to Bull. Now here's Thompson. Averaging around 6 a game. Down low. Now here's Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And Markkanen with the stuff.
Well, you can't forget that Markkanen is an accomplished dunker.
And the Suns with possession. Armstrong, no good. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 1. Topic for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Caruso outside. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Caruso. Markkanen outside. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Substitution on the court.
The Suns lead by 3. .133 left in the second. Pass to Iguodaro. Thompson outside. Three-pointer. And Klingon pulls it down.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Three-pointer sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Phoenix with the ball. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Blazers trail by 3. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Some substitution.
Off the outside. And he throws it down with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Back to Durant. Miller outside. Right side Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Portland with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Pass to Black. Count that one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Suns ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Bryant inside. Outside Richardson to the left wing. On the wing, Durant. He got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Portland trailing here. Avdia left side. Stand back in your early coaching days. What was the dynamic working with the front office?
Well, I was in good situations, and so you need the coach and the front office in sync, where you're all working toward the same goals and you understand what the process is going to look like.
And how in sync were you when Stan was the coach and Stan was the front office?
We had problems then because the coach didn't like the front office very often, and the front office was always unhappy with the coach.
Avdia from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense is all about getting buckets, no distractions. I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Durant surveying the D. Fires the three. No luck on that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And you watch Donovan Clingan. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Graham.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level.
Here's Black. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Clingan. Back to Avdia. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
It's Eason with the jam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Here's Black. Back to Avdia. 5 on the clock. Jacks up with 3. Adams grabs the miss. The Suns trailing. It's a one-on-one situation. And finished off by Bull.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Thompson, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes. The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
And finished off by Bull.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Avdia from outside. Another three for Portland.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Oh, no good. Trailblazers lead by 6. And there's 1:38 left in the third. Now Avdia. Here's Black. That one goes. Count it. Black's got 4 points in the quarter.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Portland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
A nice shot by Klingon.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the three ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to talk it over with his guys. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. For three, Durant. Rebounded by Johnson.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a...
Oh, goodness! Lauri Markkanen, just ridiculous.
Well, when Markkanen starts that drive, he's got all the momentum going to the basket.
Suns trail by 15. Here's Durant. And he can't stop the run as that one misses. And here's Markkanen. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. 1 second separating the shot clock in the game. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
Some substitution, Isaiah Jackson.
Topic for three. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers leading by 17 at the end of the period. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside.
The Suns, 48.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Portland leading by 17. Markkanen with it. Here's Topic. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The shot won't fall. Suns trail by 17. Miller on the wing. Doubled by Caruso. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Markkanen with it. He's picked up by Miller. And Markkanen with the stuff.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And that's just incredible focus from the swingman. Durant is skilled at scoring despite the contact.
Free throw is good from Durant. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game. Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
Not going to go that time. Suns trail by 14. Here's Miller. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Portland leading by 11. Markkanen outside. And here's Caruso outside. Portland again missing. Miller left side. There's the drive. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. That's good for Miller. Miller hits them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Markkanen inside. Good. Markkanen's got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Rejected by Bull. Portland again missing. Pass to Eason. It's Eason with the jam.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Oh, nice shot by Clingan.
And this is where you feed the big man Clingan. He knows how to execute from this close.
Suns trail by 11. Here's Thompson. Oh, Klay Thompson with the bounce. Get up, Klay.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Spins. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Kamari. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Durant. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Trailblazers lead by 9. Here's Avdia to the wing on the left. Here's Black. Knocks down the triple. Black's got 10 points here in the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And here's Avdia. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
On the wing, Thompson. A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter here. 4 on the clock. Oh, the defense just making it easy for Durant.
Turning up the intensity. Durant saw his chance and does not hold back.
Here's Sharp. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Trailblazers lead by 14.
Man, he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Shots good by Black.
Gotta love how they just maintain their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Durant's shot is off. Now Portland with it.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Trailblazers.
You know, their ability to protect the ball helped win it for them.
Yeah, it really did. Less turnovers mean you can get more chances to score. All coaches tell you to value every possession.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And they have to feel pretty good about themselves, taking the first 2 games of the season between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for Deni Avdia.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
It's Sharp on the wing. Puts up a 3. Eason pulls it in. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Free throw good, Avdia. And both free throws good for Avdia. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Off the inbound. Off target with the shot. So it's the Trailblazers winning this one easy.
And all I'm seeing is go. D to the A there and back if we ride with can't from the T to the O. Up in the you can keep what you owe. Granny told me, boy, you reap what you sow. Do the most, we over, even the skull. Steady on the run, glued his feet to the floor. Up in my Tesla, I stopped at Valero, think I should quit. Life is a gamble and I'm how we drop. You can come and take a baby sip, still taste it. Just 1-on-1, sitting around the stars, double R for the race. Here the race like a spaceship is floating. All this drip thing I'm below sea level. With that weak bez, ride around with. Watch 3 pebbles. Bam bam, down 3, hit the grand slam. 4 pockets full, fully switch, go wham wham. Count it to my hands cramp. Road DSM on the beach, not a sandstand. Boy. Hey, hey, they wanna and leave me to act like they need me. I do it alone. She wanna and go back to hubby. He probably could smell my cologne. The mercy, I show him no mercy. I really was watching the throne. For real. They turning me down when my baby is asleep only time that I'm watching my tone. Look, we don't want chips with a chip on our shoulder. If he Obi-Wan and I gotta be Yoda. Don't need no promoter. We pull up, they know us. I'm the Ayatollah, snatching your controller. I don't give a f about you when I'm focused. All the you take, I'm taking over. I paid attention, don't need no payola. Can't take away from me, you just need to take. picture like I made the stencil. Your whole image, I'm a cold Bennett. I don't know what the they done told. I put all of my heart and my soul in it. I met you in person, you so different. I can't listen to you for a whole minute. Took a blood test, ain't no winner. They like, no, he didn't, got him more invested. If it's one thing I make no exceptions. I got new addresses, I got no reception. I got love and hate coming from both directions. I come from the D where they like a core progression. I'm omnipresent, I got no reflection. Made a living off bars, I need no correction. Grinding out, gotta stay patient. While you outside, we on staycation. Like the ain't no player for real unless you play making. I take the chances you hate taking. Dog, I'ma go West Craven. I'm at the safe haven. They play with my name and I can't take it.
Toby Maguire got bit by a spider, but see, me, it was a goat. If you want space, I hope you take your helmet off soon as you get up to Venus. And even while sleeping, be thinking so woke. White car